instead of trying to paddle up. There he is! Get it! We'll just go to the Bahamas this way. Work faster. Zach is here. Picked him up from the airport last night, and he's been acting funny. We got a to-do list. I guess I'll show you in a second. We're get the coffee. We got our Klonsk breakfast burritos. We've got 3.5 days. I figure like if we set the bar here, we'll get this much done. But if we set the bar up here,
I think we can make it.
Then
here.
we'll get like this
make
much done. This is like one of the worst areas on the boat, so it feels like really good progress to get this done. Zach brought like a bunch of good energy that I needed to keep getting stuff done. Right here we've got like kind of the rough stage of just hand scooping out all of this. So we've gotten it cleaned out, scrubbed out, wiped out, all the way back to there, and then we need to keep going through here and do that part, which obviously there's stuff in the way. So I was just like, Zach, did you get like more water over here? I already like dried all this out, and there's a puddle over here again already. And we're like, oh, that's weird looking. It's like something's leaking. And the fuel line right there, I guess I was careful with it. I barely agitated it, but it's leaking fuel now. We got a puddle of diesel right there. So we're going to have to pull those lines up. I don't know how much diesel fuel line is, but I guess I'm going to find out now. And now we've got that taken care of as well as it's going to get taken care of right now. It's a dirty one. Alright, working on painting. Just the areas that the roller could fit in. We've made it back to here, and that's actually, it always looks really gross, but that's actually been scrubbed and cleaned. It's ready to paint. This needs to dry. It's ready for paint. And then that needs a second wash before it's ready for paint. And Savannah already worked super hard to get everything underneath this cleaned and painted, so that's all done. Probably start cutting out floor panels.
This is my favorite YouTube channel.
How are you feeling about it?
Feeling good. I think we've made fantastic progress yesterday. I think that list is going down. You know,
the whole list?
Not the, well, maybe.
Really?
Maybe.
Cut the last pieces. All the floor. All of the floor is cut. We got to cross off the first thing, and then it's lunchtime. The cool neighbor is cooking us ribs, so he cooked us good steaks last night, so we're gonna go over and eat. Trying to put the bimini back up.
Do you have 2 drills so I can drill one side to drill the other?
No, we'll just have the one. Just crazy. We're fine. We're good. This is perfect. It's not perfect, but it's good. It's a good start.
It's up.
Yep. Well, I was finishing off the Dodger frame. Zach did an amazing job cleaning and painting all this. So, cleaned all that wall. It looks really good in here.
So what do you think, Savannah? Got that done. We got the floors done. We got everything else done. I think that you should be very happy with us. Well, I hope. But yeah, it's coming along.
Beginning of day 3, I think we're going to kick it off with, we never did this thing that says Thursday, and now it's Friday. So these are like 2 things I would really like to get done before you go.
Okay.
If we can get these two done, then that's like, whole thing is a huge success. Ready, set, break. Someone came to us 2 days ago and said, hey, that's mine. I want it back. We're about to get some oars and paddle this thing to its new home.
What are you doing over there? Not steering?
It's like a bromance.
I might have to switch over. Well, then I will have to switch.
Crash number 2.
This is how the real pioneers did it.
Is it though? Oh.
I kind of feel like they would have their boat angled a little bit better to go through the water.
I don't know. I'm like dragging an escort.
They're weird, aren't they?
They're on vacation, so it's like not their problem. You know, there's something satisfying about just watch it.
His finger got cut off! Anyway, you were saying there was something really satisfying.
Yeah,
I don't think that was it.
No, that was.
You talk about that every time, every day. We've done a little bit of this every day, and every time you're like, you know, this is so cathartic. This is so satisfying. This is so. I love it, but I also wish you would have been here months ago because you could have been doing this non-stop for
No, this is just right
days.
now. Yeah, go ahead and give a satisfying streak. Ooh, baby, that's what's so satisfying about this is that.
That's pretty good. Mamma mia! I guess that would be an Italian boat. This is a Chinese boat.
Is it?
So yeah, made in Hong Kong.
I'm not even gonna try to imitate
It was made in Hong Kong. Yeah, what's the Mamma Mia version of China? There's nothing you're about to say that isn't racist.
I know. That's why I was like, there's nothing I
You're
can
trapped.
say.
I got you.
I'm just not gonna say anything.
Good call.
Yeah, that's about as good as I'm gonna get done.
Yeah, great. I think that's great. I think you should give up.
You gotta wipe that all down.
I was waiting for you to scrub ahead.
I scrubbed the head yesterday.
That was actually really good. It took me a second.
I was gonna say, is he not gonna get it?
What should I title this episode? The Special Zack Special.
You should call it like Meat Week or something like that.
Meat Week.
Captain Awesome Cooks.
Captain Awesome Cooks. Captain Cooks. Who is Captain Cook again? That
Peter
seems like a
Pan.
famous name.
Yeah, Peter Pan.
No, that's Captain Hook. I have to use that. I'm sorry. I have to use that audio. That's so good. Captain Cook was like someone famous. I'm
Captain
pretty
Cook,
sure.
wasn't he the guy that...
No. So Captain Cook was a 1728 to 1779 British explorer.
Yeah, he was not the captain that chased after a young boy in a fairy tale place and got ate by a crocodile.
I mean, you don't know that he didn't chase after young boys. Gosh. You just can't videotape us anywhere.
Can't tape us anywhere.
Can't tape us anywhere.
Well, that's actually a misconception. They did bathe for quite a while. Nah, I don't think it was Caesar. I think it was after Caesar. And he like
Caesar 2? Pull it out later. You can pull it out. You pull it out later. Cut it off and cut it off later. Man, it is nap time though. I don't know how you're still awake. Zach, you were doing such a beautiful job.
I'm only gonna go down to like here.
So it's rainstorm time, but we've been here working on this side of the salon, the storage here. The downside to this is that none of this is actually assembled The upside is that everything fits so perfectly that it just
Like a
stays there.
glove.
Turns out the real bad smell on the boat is the wiring. No, it does smell horrible though.
Yeah.
The wiring on the boat, it doesn't intimidate me at all. Boat wiring's super simple. The only reason I wouldn't really want to do it is just the cost of buying a whole bunch of wire to redo it. But it's good to do it because you get a lot of these scenarios where you have things spliced into other things that are spliced into those things, and stuff ends up just kind of being not connected, and there's a lot of stuff sitting in here that's just kind of a liability. Going through here and getting all the wiring, plus, like I said, getting it all out from underneath the bathroom floor, which is going to be like the only floor in the boat we won't be able to get under, is silly to put all the wiring there. So, took Zack to the airport last night, dropped him off. Man, what a great guy. Helped so much. He's been a great friend of me for so long. And he's like, no, I'm glad to be here and like get the stuff that sucks out of your way so that you can keep moving forward. It made me feel like I don't know how to work hard. Man, could he work. It means a lot to have someone that was there, like right, literally standing next to me when I was 13 years old that had the idea of like, I want to get a sailboat and sail around the world. Be here on the boat helping, and hopefully he'll get to sail it with us a lot too. But it was really cool to connect that person all the way back around to the actual boat 16 years later. Thank you, Zack, so much for coming and helping. 9 more days until Savannah turns back into a person instead of a volleyball. She's doing alright though. She's buried in brownies. Wow, living her dream. Still doing good.
The cactus can't die.
Cactus can't die. You
Okay,
can
so
die.
I can die.
Yeah. Yep. We
All right,
just have to keep the cactus alive at all costs, even the expense of both our lives. Is that a child-appropriate concept?
It's an alcoholic drink.
Oh, okay. Whoa. I'm not complaining. I mean, but it's kind of weird. Dude, yeah, you've been hanging out with me too much. Turn on the camera and you're like, yeah, let me get my butt right in there. I can't put that in the video. Whoa, did you take any footage for YouTube while Zack was here?
That was a
didn't.
perfectly acceptable adult joke that kids could hear and not get.
Like over there.
Well, you're gonna wipe it down anyways. Give it a little that.
Except now the tripod looks like its neck is snapped. There we go.